What's up, humanity? This is Giovanni DiVicente and another episode of Worldwide Opinions. But today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. With all the crazy stuff going on in the world, from the fires in California, from the crazy Hollywood sex scandals of Harvey Weinstein's rape abuse, to the crazy Las Vegas shooter, I'm going to slow down a bit and discuss the human condition from the lowest point in society by interviewing a homeless man named Phillip. And by doing this, I hope that you can grasp some gratitude about life. Hopefully it could motivate you to think people can live and do better.
Posted up high, sparking in the clouds, action on the world, action on the world. Boy, I'm posted up high, action on the world, I'm action on the world. Gifted, lifted, high above the ground, on cloud 9, 10, infinite, I'm not found. I'm flying up, looking down at your galaxy, over niggas' heads like a god heavenly. Who you telling me, JD Worldwide?
Somebody YouTube. The homeless population in Sacramento has risen to up to 30% from the last 2 years. So what I did is completely random. This was not planned at all. I interviewed a homeless man and he was telling me about his story. My initial questions were going to ask the meaning of life and, to different people, but it turned out to something different. Check it out. My first question is, what does the universe mean to you?
I think it means karma. People coming together in hard times and showing the real true colors of being good people. The universe, as far as that's concerned, the world's, with all the pollution and everything, we're doomed. But as far as people, I think it's all good. I really do.
What is the meaning of life to you individually and collectively?
What was the last word? Collectively?
Yes.
Okay. Individually means, it's written on my arm, justice, the meaning of right. That's what I stand for, that's what I live for. That's one reason I'm out here on the streets. I stood up for what was right. And collectively, well, I don't know. That word kind of escapes my memory. What do we mean when we say collectively?
Meaning like in general, of like life in general. Like what do you think the meaning of life for life like in general?
The meaning of life is basically what the Bible says: do unto others, you have them do unto you. I mean, it's real simple. It's all about learning. It's all about understanding, being humble. Since I've been on the streets, I've learned a lot of those qualities. A lot of people take things for granted, all this material stuff. No, it's about life. It's about making somebody happy. It's about going out of your way to do something maybe you don't want to do, but you do it anyway because it makes them happy, and that's doing the right thing. I think, collectively, a year ago I was rolling. I was on top, and I chose love over family business. And so, in my eyes, I did the right thing. In their eyes, I did the wrong thing. But see, they're looking at money. They're not looking at the heart. They're not looking through, life itself. So they've got the wrong idea as far as I'm concerned, and I've got the right idea. And it's been tough to go forward with the right decision, because if I'd have stuck with the family business, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you probably. I'd be at home chilling, just T-bone or something. But no, I'm living under a tree now, so. But I tell you, when I go to bed at night, I don't have a conscience. I sleep good because I know I did the right thing. I know I made the right choice. And that's what it means, making the right choices. Whether they hurt you or not, you got to do the right thing, period. There's no doubt about it. I mean, if you don't do the right thing, then if you can live with that, then that's fine. But I can't. I can't live with it. I have to do the right thing. So, there you go.
You mind if I ask you what happened?
You know, I came out here 5 years ago. Me and my mom started a demo business, tearing down these mobile homes that are in people's yards that California wants you to bring them up to code first, where if it's been sitting there 10 years, you got to remodel the whole trailer. Then you got to pay the DOT $6,000 to $10,000, depending on which way you're going up or down the hill. And that's very expensive for a piece of junk sitting in your yard. Well, I was tearing them down, putting all the wood in a 40-yard dumpster and taking all the metal and scrapping it. My first year, in the third quarter, I'd done 9,000. My fourth year, I was up to 39,000 in the ninth quarter. I was rolling. I was doing storage cleanouts. I had my hands in just some of everything. And I had money in the bank. I was fixing to get a little house. I had a truck that was paid for. I had every tool a man could ask for. And my mom extended herself. She was getting a third of the business, where she had put her Social Security and all that aside, and was saving that and was living off me, basically, which is fine. But when I met Kelly suffers from a traumatic brain injury. She was having a lot of problems. She had 4 kids, and they were having to go to school. She was having muscle spasms real bad. So I took time off during Christmas to experience Christmas in the mountains in California and make sure the kids were okay and take care of Kelly. Well, my mom come up there and said we needed to go to work. I'm like, Mom, you sit on cushions. What are you talking about? We need to go to work. You know, you have 401k and all this, yada. So I get home that following Monday, and she meets me at the back door, gives me an ultimatum. Me or her or the business, or me and Kelly. And I chose me and Kelly. And they say, I know, I was escorted off the property, and she rented a dumpster and had all my friends come over the next day, and what they didn't want, they threw in a dumpster. And here I sit for you, a year and a half later. And I still talk to my mom just about every day. I still pay her universe and her internet and her Wi-Fi every month, like clockwork. Everybody says, why do you do that if your mom did that to you? I said, well, first she gave me a choice. I made the choice. Mom didn't make the choice. Second of all, I promised I would always pay it. So what's that got to do with her, me making a choice that affected me? So it's doing what's right. And that's how I ended up out here. I chose love over money. Which I've experienced love in the greatest way. I mean, it's like lightning, bro. It's like lightning. I mean, I don't think a lot of people go through life and they don't ever. No, thank you, son. Sorry. A lot of people go through life and they don't ever get experience love, rich as hell. So I'm fortunate in that area.
How old are you?
46.
46.
Be 47 December. Yep. And I'm just gonna do it. I'll get it back. I'm like Mr. Probs. The song says I'd do it all again just to give it away. You know. So I have 2 boys. They're back in Alabama. I'm from Georgia, but they're doing fine. They never call and need anything. They both have kids of their own. They're doing very well, and that compliments a parent. Is what my mother says. When your kids never call you for anything and they don't need anything, and that tells you right there that they're raised right. So. And I always said I would right my wrongs through my kids, and that's basically what I've done. So, I mean, I'm not happy. I don't like being on the streets. It sucks. It really is tough out here. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm panhandling to get up enough money to get me and my wife food tonight. We should have been out here a lot earlier, but sometimes you get tired out here. You get worn down. And I don't drink. I ain't drank 24 years. I don't do drugs. Don't do none of that. I smoke cigarettes. The best thing I do. But you know, it would be nice to give my wife a place to live. And California's declared me incompetent, so that's made it real tough to get a job. And I'm bipolar and I meet up with it really bad. So they declared me incompetent due to some things that happened in my life. And they looked at my record and all that, and they said, well, you're incompetent. And now, so when they pull up my little deal, it says, incompetent. And who the hell wants to hire somebody who's incompetent? So that's really been a kick in the face, but yeah. I'll get around it.
So, like, what keeps you going? Like, what motivates you to just, keep going and trying?
What I taught my boys, never give up, never say can't ain't allowed. Can't was never allowed on any of my jobs back at home. If I heard the word can't on my job, I just put my finger in there and said, just go. I don't want to hear it. Because can't's a bad word. And Kelly keeps me, if it weren't for Kelly, I don't know. That's the reason I stay in the fight, though, because she has a lot of problems, with traumatic brain injury and everything. And that's what I'm out here for right now is, trying to get us some dinner. And that's what I'm doing. It's Kelly. It's all Kelly. I love Kelly to death. She's a lot of trouble. She's a handful, man. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
And what are you doing to come back up to your original status?
I've talked to a lot of people. I finally have laid down a little, I guess you'd say, legwork. I'm getting to know people around here. I've been offered a few jobs, but not the ones that really fit into my schedule, and not the ones I really wanted. And because I figured I'm 46 years old, if I'm gonna get a job for the first time in my life, I've always worked for myself, that I better get the one I want. And when I get a job from there, everybody out here respects me, and all the homeless other people there, if they give anybody any problems, I'm on top of it. Like I had one, I had to run out of town the other day. I had to slam out of town, because he's just scaring the women. He's like, I don't know if he's off his meds or what. The next day I said, hey man, what's up? And he's like, hey, he's all tripping and shit. And these people, they're crazy. They leave trash everywhere. I'll come over here, I'll see trash, I'll pick it up. So I'm trying to live by example. I'm a great example, and that's what I'm trying to live by. And I'm hoping that'll click for me. And I know a lot of people with these businesses. People the other night pulled me in and said, hey, are you hungry? Cook me a pizza. Met a guy yesterday, Keith. He seems like a really nice guy. Excuse me. He's remodeling this place for this lady and living in it too. And he invited me in, fed me in, and said, you don't steal, do you? I said, no. He said, you don't look like the type. I said, thank you. And so I met him. It's just, it's a matter of time before I get in the right place at the right time. Life's all about the right place at the right time. And it'll happen. You just have to keep faith. You gotta stay strong, stay positive. You can't get negative. No matter how bad things get, you cannot get negative. Negative's not gonna do me any good. So, and it'll happen. Like Kevin Gates says, all else fails, prevail, get the bread, It'll happen. It'll come. It'll come. It may not come as fast as I want it. It may not be as good as I want it, but it'll come.
What is the most important thing that you learned from your experience being homeless?
Respect all. Like, say these guys that I had to run off the other day, I told them I threatened to hit him with my water bottle. Think about it, that'd be a good leg full of water bottle. Because he's out there preaching loud and cussing God and all that. I said, look, man, these people don't come here to hear that. They come here to enjoy their kids, enjoy a day in Old Town. I said, run off with that stuff. It's about respect. And that's why I put my mom always said I was going to get keto for standing up for what's right. Well, these people you got to put yourself in their shoes. They didn't come to hear all that. I don't care if you are homeless. I don't care if you're not homeless. You're going to act the fool, just get on, because you got to respect these people. If not, they're going to run us all out because they got the power, they got the juice. And that's what you got to keep in mind, respect. If you don't respect the earth, the people in it, then who the hell are you? Right?
Yeah.
So it's all about respect.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, I know you did, please like and subscribe and tune in next time. Until then, peace and love.
Tomorrow just another day to receive. You'll see. Inhale, exhale, breathe.